What is up, YouTube? Calvin from I-95 Muscle coming at you this time on a windy day for this 1964 Ford F100. This thing's pretty gorgeous. It's a 3-on-the-tree truck, so it's manual transmission. Drive around, look like you're giving everybody the finger, but you're really just shifting gears. And this thing's pretty freaking gorgeous. Really solid truck. This is a 292 Y block engine, so just take a peek here, inside outside. Not perfect paint, but actually very good paint though, so a couple little scratches here and there, kind of like rustic enough that you don't mind driving it because you're not worried about getting a scratch on it. But pretty cool little embossed Ford logo on the seat. Let's see if we can open this thing one-handed. First, you gotta grab this little release in the center here. Once that's done, you have to push this little release right here. Ta-da! 292 Y block, has a brand new carburetor, electric choke. Nice little setup, and just seems like the motor's all stock, so runs and drives good. It is, like I said, 3 on the tree, so it's fun to drive. Not everybody knows how to drive it, but emblem in pretty good shape. Actually, grill and all that looks to be in really good shape. The factory wheels with the, I guess, I don't know if you'd call these dog dishes, but I know the GM guys call them dog dishes. Dog dish hubcaps. And a little bit of rust in the front edge of this bed here. It's not rotted through in most places, but normally when we get these panels have been replaced with like a big old piece of flat sheet metal, and it looks ugly as can be, and the welds are all boogered up. So I would take this over that any day. Back when tailgate straps were heavy duty enough to hold all kinds of weight. So aside from the little bit of surface rust and stuff you see, it looks to be really solid. Couple more little chips and stuff in the paint. Let's peek under it. Up underneath it, looks solid. Not a lot of rust. Got some oil on the differential. That's just rust preventative measures. But you can see the bottom of the bed there, and all the hangers and stuff. They all look really good. So we'll do the same thing up here near the front with the cab. Still has the in-cab tank, which is cool because that means it's easy to service and work on. Painted the same color as the truck. And down here in the door jambs, again, really solid truck. Doesn't look like it's got a bunch of rust or anything. Let's peek under here. Oh yeah, nice and clean. Looks like some undercoating or mud or something is coming off there. I don't think that's sheet metal. There is metal right there. Yeah, that's just rubberized undercoating. I can move it. All right. Looks like we got some fuel lines. Really solid truck under here. Really surprised. There's your cab mounts, not all rusty. The exhaust is a little rusty looking, but nothing crazy. And look, we got some new tie rod parts and stuff on it. Greasy but new. Please don't run me over, whoever's driving by. Oh. So, all right, I'm sure you guys want to hear this thing run. Let's fire it up, take it for a little spin. Let me close this door correctly. And let's go ahead and do this here. Let's fire it up. She's running. You might not be able to tell. We got wipers. Turn signal works. I know the lights work. Oh, look at that. Comment below if you know what that is. Don't just go look at what it says on it either. Cheaters. Manual choke is no longer hooked up. And then we actually have fan. I feel it. It's blowing good. It's only going to be heat, but it's something. Better than nothing. And this is where the real AC comes in right here. The mirrors look to be in really good shape. Let's drive it. Oh, whoa, calm down, turbo. Calm down. I'm out here grinding, chirping tires and stuff. Oh, you can't downshift it first. Hold on. That choke stuck and alright, that choke stuck and it was revving up and it was preventing me from shifting to second like that. There we go. Now we're in second gear. And I know it goes through all three of these gears, no problem. Can putt around in second, no problem. She's trying to take off though because second gear is a little tall on this thing, so kind of bogging it out a little bit. And let's check out this suspension noise here. Nothing. So I'm gonna slow down, put it in first. First gear is non-synchronized, so if you're moving pretty much a little bit at all, it will not be happy about it if you're trying to put it in first gear. So I think that choke is set up to stay on for a real long time, so I think that's the reason why it's not wanting to choke down much. So the e-brake does work. It doesn't work very well, but it does hold it just a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in gear and shut it off though. That's the safe thing to do. You should always do the safe thing. And with that, I will leave you the conclusion of this walk around, which should be everything you need to know about this 1964 Ford F100. If you're looking for a hot rod truck or something to hot rod, this is great. If you're looking for an original truck, one that really doesn't need a whole lot of work, just a little love, this one's great. These taillight lenses, they look brand new, so they're not all cracked up and nasty, so that's cool. So that's where I'll leave you. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and until next time.